The UK's Brexit negotiators have consistently overlooked a key factor in the trade talks with the Brussels bloc since Theresa May turned the UK's focus on the Northern Ireland border issue, warned Anand Menon. The director of the UK in A Changing Europe warned UK governments have failed to concentrate on the importance of the financial services sector in the UK when engaging with the EU since the beginning of the Brexit negotiations. Mr. Menon argued that since Theresa May focused her attention on the Northern Ireland issue, successive governments have given little attention to the services sector in favour of goods and tariffs issues. He said, "The issue with services is that it runs smack bang in the face on the two most totemic political imperatives of this government, freedom of movement and taking back control of our laws. Because unlike with goods, with services it isn't about tariffs, it's about your regulations and your laws. And cooperating on services is about getting each side to limit its own freedom of movement when it comes to its laws. Now, as David Frost himself said, the whole point of Brexit is that the EU doesn't tell us what to do with our laws. If that's the case, it strikes me that it becomes very, very hard indeed to strike any kind of deal with services." He added, "It is absolutely staggering, it seems to me, that since Theresa May first started thinking about her Northern Ireland backstop, successive governments have given so little obvious attention to what is 80% of the British economy, the services sector. They have been quite willing to focus on goods, to focus on tariffs and not actually putting work into sorting out services trade with the EU. It comes as Prime Minister Boris Johnson will resume Brexit talks in Brussels next month," the Times newspaper reported on Thursday. Britain's negotiator with the European Union, David Frost, said Johnson will meet the presidents of the European Commission and Council to formally assess the state of the talks, according to the newspaper. Talks on a new pact to cover everything from trade to fisheries to security from 2021 had reached an impasse before a key deadline at the end of June, when the bloc and London are to assess their progress. Frost reiterated on Wednesday the UK would not extend the Brexit transition period beyond December. EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier confirmed on Wednesday that the European Union is open to a two-year Brexit delay.